Good morning, Mets fans, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Driving with Mr. Met. I am Mr. Met, and the trade deadline, at least the non-waiver trade deadline, has come and gone, and the Mets made some moves. I talked about them yesterday. One notable non-move is Asdrubal remains on the roster, which does not impact the fact that, despite what I surmised yesterday, Amed Rosario will make his Major League debut tonight in Colorado. So although I'm still on the there's a shred of hope bandwagon, if you will, or I guess it's not a bandwagon, whatever it is, I'm still in the camp where there's still a shred of hope that this season might turn out to be magical. It is laughable, so I don't take offense if you are laughing. Despite that, Rosario being promoted, Dom Smith not far behind him, is a pretty clear indicator that 2018 is the focus at this point, and that 2017 is, as we've all feared, a lost season. The AJ Ramos trade also points the finger toward 2018 and solidifying the bullpen. The relief pieces that the Mets got via trade also points to 2018 and solidifying the bullpen. So, regardless of the reason and the end result, we are finally, after clamoring for it for the better part of the entire season, we are finally going to see Amed Rosario in orange and blue, and I'm excited about it. I truly hope that that Terry does not bench him at all. He needs to play every day, period. And these veteran guys need to suck it up and take the time off, and that's that. That includes Cabrera, that includes Reyes, it even includes Neil Walker. So, in any event, the solution to all of this is that Rosario plays shortstop every day, period. The other guys that I just mentioned, and you can throw in Wilmer Flores as well, they're going to have to shuffle around the other three infield positions, which means there's going to be an odd man out every night. Oh well. I mean, honestly, oh well. And when Dom Smith gets up, those three positions are going to go down to two, so second and third. And again, oh well. We need to have Smith and Rosario in the lineup every day. So that's exciting for tonight. Regarding the trade deadline, the Mets didn't make any moves, but other big splashes were made in MLB. The Dodgers acquire Yu Darvish from the Rangers as though they needed it. They're 41 games or 40 games over 500 at this point. They are on pace to put up a monster season. And let's not forget, when this year started, the Dodgers got off to a really slow and sluggish start. They were in third place for a long period of time. So the Dodgers get Yu Darvish. The Yankees make a trade with Oakland and get Sonny Gray. Whatever, Yankees fans have no right to say anything to anybody because they have no idea what it's like to suffer through a rebuild. At least modern fans. I don't want to poo-poo the fans who had to deal with the 80s and as rough as they were for the Yankees. But, to have basically to sell last year and restock and immediately turn things around and have the season that the Yankees are having right now, whatever, eat it. And finally, the division rival Nationals make another trade for yet another closer from Pittsburgh. Last year, the Nats traded for Mark Melancon. This year, the Nats traded for Tony Watson. So the Nats bolster their bullpen via trade. I will not say good for them because I can't wait until they lose in the first round of the playoffs. So that's those were the big add-on moves at the end of the trade deadline yesterday. Those were the big splashes. No big bats were traded, and I surmised yesterday that it's because so many non-traditional slugger types are hitting 15 to 25 home runs and are on pace to do that. I think there was a report earlier this year that this year is going to break the record for the most players with 20 plus home runs in baseball history. And you know, with that statistic being what it is, when you've got a shortstop like Marcus Semien, who was in here with the A's last week playing the Mets, but you got a guy like that who's got that body type and that build, and he's hitting 18 home runs. What do you need a Jay Bruce for? I mean, honestly, what do you need a Jay Bruce for? And I mean, I'm not picking on Jay Bruce. He's one of many sluggers who did not get traded at the deadline, but I just don't think that there's a premium on power hitting that there used to be, because everyone seems to be hitting for power. I think what we're going to start seeing, the trend we're going to start seeing start up soon, is a premium going to be put on guys that can actually hit for average. Because as the New York Mets have proven, what good are a bunch of guys who can hit home runs when there's never anybody on base? How many solo home runs have the Mets hit this year? Have they hit enough? I think they have. I think they've hit an exorbitant amount of solo home runs. It seems like there's never anybody on base, and that's because the Mets lack the on-base percentage / batting average piece in their lineup. Their lineup is filled with guys who can hit the ball out of the park, which is great and fun and whatever, but you know, for every solo home run, if you just take a step back and figure, hey, if the guy before him didn't try to hit a home run himself and didn't strike out swinging, maybe he'd be on base, and that solo shot would be a 2-run homer. You know, I'm just saying, I think that's across the league. I don't think power is as much of a premium as it used to be. And again, I think we're going to start seeing high average, high on base, almost going back to like the speedy leadoff hitter type guys. Then we're going to see those guys become the premium in the league. So that's all for today. I needed to record this to get the Rosario talk on the board here, and so tonight 8:40, Amed Rosario makes his major league debut. I can't wait. I'm stoked, and I hope all of you will tune in and watch. As for watching, I thank you for watching this video. As always, if you're not already doing so, you can follow me on Twitter at Mr_Met. That's MISTER_MET. And as always, let's go Mets.